to eat this morning is a familiar question with many Vietnamese people, and pho or bánh mì will be the best choice due to their taste and convenience. According to a CNN travel article, street food is the heart of Vietnamese culture. Many foreigners, when being asked, "What makes you most impressed by Vietnam?" Some choose unique festivals, others pick beauty spots, but most of them consider that they are overwhelmed by the diversity of Vietnamese street food. One of the most popular street food is bánh mì. It is known as sandwich of Vietnam. Bánh mì can be found all the time of the day, everywhere on the street, from food trucks to fast casual restaurants. It is really quick and convenient. Bánh mì is made of Vietnamese native ingredients like pate, pork, eggs together with vegetables. All these things create special flavor which tourists cannot ignore. Besides, flavor of street food also attracts foreign tourists.
Yeah, there's many different flavors though, but very delicious.
I think it's very convenient. It's very cheap for us, for foreigners, to go out in the street, and it's super quick. One of my favorite street foods in Hanoi is bún chả. I really like bún chả because it has the meat, but it has kind of like the fat part, the fat part of the pig or whatever it is, and it has like the noodles that you dip inside like the broth, and the noodles, they absorb the broth, and then you put it in your mouth, and then you combine that with some kind of like vegetables. Something else that I really like is pho. Obviously, I like pho. I like chicken and pho chicken and with meat. It's very delicious. And right now, because the weather is so cold out there, there's nothing better than a very hot pho.
Okay, yeah, I love Vietnamese street food. I eat a lot of it. I have cơm rang rô pretty much every day. For bánh mì from the place, bánh bao, bánh xèo. I forget how to say it. Sometimes bánh xèo.
Actually, many years ago, somebody asked me what was my favorite kind of food in the world, Italian, Mexican, and actually, I answered my favorite kind of food is Vietnamese food. And the reason why is because Vietnamese food I find is so flavorful, it's so zesty, so full of the different tastes that you have. Whether you look at pho or whether you look at bún chả, very flavorful dishes. It's always surprising to me that Vietnam has these foods with so much flavor. Bún bò also, I really like. But then they have foods that have no flavor at all. Like for example, bánh chưng has no flavor at all. So it's actually a really interesting contrast within the culture that you have some food with really extreme flavor and then other food with no flavor at all.
Along with Hong Kong, Singapore or Bangkok, Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are in top 10 Asian greatest street food cities. Famous politicians such as Barack Obama, the President of the US, or Turnbull, Prime Minister of Australia, also didn't forget to enjoy street food when visiting Vietnam. We can see that Street food has become a distinguished culture of Vietnam. It is so famous that the CNN Go has praised the amazing culture. Vietnam is the heaven of street food. However, we don't fully exploit the potential of this culture. Street food in Hong Kong accounts for 5% of national income. Philippines is 21%. Taiwan is 30%. Singapore is 10%. While in Vietnam, street food accounts only 0.59%, although there are up to 140,000 placed on pavement. The key point for this phenomenon are the management of authority and the safety of food. It is quite common that vendors freely sell food everywhere, on pavement, on the sides of streets, and so on. Safety of Vietnamese street food is a big problem. Many foreigners complain that they are really worried when vendors are cooking without any plastic gloves. Others said that they have a stomachache after eating street food. These problems have damaged the image of our food culture. It's time for the government to take necessary action, change to develop, and bring Vietnamese street food to the world.